Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Jaden back with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be taking my $450 hardtail on some black diamond trails, as well as going over some upgrades that I've done to make this the ultimate trail bike. Let's get into it. Alright, so before we get into today's ride, if you didn't know, this is a Vitus Sentier. It's from the bike brand Vitus. So I got this bike for $450 on Facebook Marketplace. If you guys didn't know or watch any of my previous videos, I used to have a Specialized rock hopper, which was more or less a cross-country bike. It was pretty good, and it was decent enough to get me on some trails, some green and blue trails, but as I got better, I wanted something that was more all around a trail bike. So I went back on Facebook Marketplace and found this for $450. Now, it didn't have majority of these parts that I had on it when I first got it. It was bone stock, so if you ever, curious what that is, just look it up. So the upgrades I've done to it is the tires. The tires were really old. I think this bike was from 2019, so went ahead and upgraded them. Up front, I have a Maxxis DHF 2, I believe. I'm not sure. And in the rear, I have a Maxxis Ardent. I'll probably trade this out for another Maxxis DHR or DHF 2, whatever the front one is, because I was thinking go lighter in the rear, but I mean, you can't really tell, so I need that extra traction like the one in the front. Next thing I did was the fork. So originally this was 120 millimeters of travel fork that came on this. It was a SR Suntour, I believe. Pretty okay air fork, but I wanted a little bit beefier stanchions and a little bit more travel, so I went with the 160 millimeter RockShox pike. Now the downside to this fork is this fork has no lockout. It's a downside for some people, but for me, I mean, half the time I just go up the hill, I forget anyways, so that's good. Next I did is Shimano SLX brakes. So the brakes on this, before the screws were like really stripped and I couldn't even bleed the brakes, so instead of just replacing it, I just upgraded it with SLXs. They work really good and no complaints so far. And then last and final upgrade, other than the miscellaneous stuff like the pedals, the grips, and some other stuff, I did a crankset upgrade or replacement, I guess. So these are SR Suntour Zeros, I believe they are. So originally it had 175 millimeter cranks on it with a 32 tooth chain ring. I just went and got a 160 because I just have a little bit of a shorter torso, so I like the 160 as it feels better for me, and a 32 chain ring. So still has stock drivetrain as far as in the rear. The Shimano Dior 10-speed with the I'm not sure what cassette that is, but probably SR Suntour. But other than that, this bike rides like a beauty. And yeah, I'm not sure, I don't remember what the price of it is when I upgraded it, but I believe it's somewhere around $900. I'll price everything in the description, as well as putting everything that I bought in the description for you guys. But yeah, this is a great bike, so let's go test it on the Black Diamond Trail. So the trail system we're at today is Locust Shade. It's really close to me, and I come here often since it's so close. Really fun, and I have lots of fun riding on this trail. It has a little bit of everything, and it makes you get a little bit better. So nice little drop or whatever. I'm not sure if anybody really rides this section often, so you might see some overgrownness. And then immediately climbing. Okay, so that little section ended pretty quickly, which sucks because now we have to do actual pedaling. Just kidding. Yeah, the upgrades I've done to this bike work very well, you know, without having to break the bank. After purchasing this bike and doing upgrades, I believe this bike somewhere crossed the $900 range, but it didn't cross the $1,000 range. So I'm calling this a budget, because for an $1,000 and up bike that was, you know, considered entry level, you're gonna get pretty bare bones stuff, or you're gonna get mostly like halfway decent things with a couple of you know, okay things. But the geometry of this bike is like really good. It's amazing actually. So that's why I'll probably keep this, since the parts are, you know, for it are really easy to find. Again, geometry is really good. I believe this won like best bike of the year or whatever. So I'm not sure. This has an award or something though. I know that for sure. I'm not sure if we reached the quote-unquote black diamond part. I don't, oh god, I've been off the bike for a couple weeks, so wrong gears and exhaustion will be an all-time high today. Anyways, like I was saying, I don't ride this part of the trail often. This has a little more climbing and a little less flow. It does have enough, but there's a lot of technical stuff on this section of this trail, and the boy's not super great. Not, you know, Remy Metallier or anything. And Jaden, which is pretty good. Alright, so trail entry. This is advanced MTB trail, ride at your own risk. Okay, so we have reached the black diamond, the scary part. So far it's pretty chill. I know some of you people that live in, you know, the PNW are like, that's not a black diamond. Well, for Virginia, I guess it is. For a Virginia trail system. I know your guys' black diamonds are just like 90-degree declines. So that's fun. 90-degree decline with a couple of random rock gardens you have to go through that'll 1000% see your OTB. Okay, so this section says feature, so we're gonna go this way. I hope this is not the feature, because this is for black diamond. This is pretty Smells like fish out here, but there's like no water. Okay. Caution, advanced feature. I'm gonna roll up to it. I know me. Holy. I can roll that. Okay. Didn't pedal strike. Nice. That wasn't bad. Okay. Look forward. Oh wow, that's Lucy. And that's muddy. Okay, so far it's pretty good. I mean, that little section or drop or roll feature was like really easy. It wasn't hard whatsoever. Okay, do a little bit of climbing. I think I've done this section once on my previous bike, so if I can do it on that, I can definitely do it on this one. Not saying that my previous one was bad, but this is more like trail bike instead of gravel queen. I do know we have to go up that though, which is not hard, but for someone who rides their bike maybe once every 3 weeks, it's gonna be hard for my lungs. And we're up. Oh God. This is like a perfect balance between downhill and uphill. Can't even think right now. All right, another advanced trail. Advanced, okay. This one's rollable too. Yeah, you guys gotta take your time, you know? Take your time, look at it, and then if you're skilled enough, do it. If you're not, don't do it. I mean, I love riding, and if I were to injure myself, can't ride. Ooh, starting to feel it now. All the climbing. That's okay. Ooh, that's a huge tree. Oh, what am I doing? I should be... There we go. Is that a rock garden? Or is it? I don't even know if it is or isn't. But we're just not gonna go through it. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright? Another combo feature, and I pedal strike. That's cool. How did I pedal strike that? But you know what? It's a skill issue. I couldn't. I mean, I could have did it for sure. It's just a skill issue. There is some traffic on 995. Thankfully, I don't have to go up there. That's why I don't like going to Fountainhead that much. I love going to it, but driving there is just rough. Oh, this is loose. I wanted to go faster, but I felt loosey-goosey. All right, this is the little bit of the unfun part. We gotta climb up this very fun thing. Some of you were saying, "Oh, that's not bad," but like, it's bad for me. So there's a tree down, so I didn't walk it because I couldn't climb this. Walked it because I physically can't. Okay, we are here, and it's cool bell. So I'm gonna ring that and scent this mug like a cool guy once I catch my breath. All right. Put the gloves on because I'm getting sweaty, so ring the bell of sacrifice or not. Well, that's not fun. Immediately starts off terrible. All right, we're in there. It's better. Oh. I'm riding within my skill level, so I'm not gonna rush this. This is like I'm tired already. Thought this was gonna be more like woohoo, yay! Not like woohoo, ah, woohoo, ah. Oh. Yeah, that's hard. This is definitely leg kniving. It's not easy. Not easy at all. I don't know if it's because I don't have the stamina or the skill or combination of both, but that was a little something. I got it. Don't worry. It's all Gucci. Something hit me in my face. I don't have enough energy to pop those or that. I think it's over. Wow. I don't know why it took me so long. Well, I do, because I'm tired. Gosh. Oh, I think we're at the end. I think we made it. We made it. Oh, wow. It's not black diamond because it's you know, a bunch of cool features and drops, and so it's black diamond because it's a lot of uphillness to downhills, and yeah, there's not a lot of flow on that. There's some parts and pieces, but it's more climbing. I think that would be great for those people that do you know, like what is it, cross country races. But yeah, I like to go down. Up is not fun that much. Alright, so I remember this part. This part has a little bit of flow you can have, especially if you're going this way. You can have some fun. So we're gonna quickly do that, have some fun. Carrying some speed. That was fun. It was actually more fun than that entire black diamond. That's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing, hit the like button, comment something, I'll reply to it. Hopefully, I will see you guys in the next one, as long as I don't pass out right now from, you know, being out of shape. Peace.